Yeah. There was another time, you know, because when we were in elementary school, we got in a lot of trouble.
I don't believe it.
No, two angels.
One time we're driving up, we're riding our bikes on the bike path, the Bay Parkway, and one of our friends, Fat Anthony, his bike broke down. So he took his bike, he picked it up, and he threw it over the bike path into the water.
Into the ocean.
Into the ocean. Now, our bike path over there is like 6 miles. Now, what does he do? There's these two kids coming down, nerds, coming down the road. He stops one of them, he steals his bike. He punches the guy in the face, he steals his bike. So now we're going down, driving down back towards Bay Parkway.
Fugitives, now you're fugitives.
Well,
I'm not there.
yeah.
I'm not there.
It wasn't
It's
there.
all right.
Sal-E-Boy wasn't there.
Now, those two kids, there was another guy that was with, that happened to be passing by. He was a retired police. And so he picked up the two kids. Come on, we're going to go. They went that way, yeah. So he comes down, and we take off on the bikes. And then somebody told them, oh, they go, he says, what school you kids go to? Somebody said MPB.
Most precious blood.
So now I don't want to say the name of the person who said that, but his initials are TG. And
TG.
so then the police the next day come into the school with the two boys. Holy shit, they point me out. Now Fedez didn't even go to our school. He's the one who stole the bike. But we're guilty by association.
So we had the bike-a-thon?
Yeah, no, like around that time.
Oh wait, Fat Anthony doesn't go to your school?
No.
Where does he go? He goes to PS.
He didn't go to school. His parents didn't want him to go to school. Like, all right, anyway.
Okay,
He was a best friend
drink
too.
something.
Anyway, so you guys get busted, even though you were really
We
not.
didn't do it. So
Accessory.
guilty by association. So now, the principal, highest sister, mother, Ernesto de Guadalupe, Ernesto,
Yeah,
she made a
Mother Nesta.
We're gonna get sued. We got too many names.
she made a book. She goes,
We
okay,
need you.
anybody that gets sent down to the principal's office is going to go in this book. If your name is in the book 3 times, you're going to be expelled. The second day of school, whose name is on the first page of the first line? Me. I get called down to the principal's office, I got to sign the book.
What did you do for that?
I don't know, I got in trouble all the time. Even if I didn't do it, I was accused.
Innocent Anthony.
So, okay, next day, somebody else's name is in there, another person's name is in there. I go a second time, now my name is twice in the book.
In 2 days?
Within the first 3 weeks of school. His name is in the book, and now everybody's getting worried. So now we used to have on Wednesdays, 8th grade. We was our last year.
Yeah.
We wanted to graduate, we wanted to get out of here.
8th grade.
So on Wednesdays they used to have the lunches.
CCP.
No, the lunches. There's the knishes.
Oh, yeah,
They used to sell the knishes and hot
Knish for
dogs.
lunch?
Yeah, they used to sell them.
Nice Jewish lunch.
So everybody's in the hallways. Everybody's in the hallways.
Alright.
A lot of commotion. Now I see the principal's office is open. And
Oh no.
the book is on her desk. She's nowhere to be found.
Anthony.
So the book is there, right? The book is there
Like
on the desk.
temptation.
No temptation. I want to graduate. I got that book. And they took off.
Oh, you stole
No more books. That's it.
No evidence. The evidence.
I thought you were going to erase your name.
No more book. I took the whole book. Everybody. I saved everybody.
I said everyone's
I was the savior that helped everybody continue with their graduation and academic career.
Academic career.
It all started there.
Oh my gosh, that's
goodness.
hilarious.
That's hysterical.
I had to tell that story.
You know, kid stuff.
8th grade. So then we go to Brooklyn Academy, and Sal and me and Joe and Sarah, we shared a locker together. And in between the periods, first of all, we started smoking in high school. Okay? Pack of cigarettes was 75 cents. We didn't have 75
It was
cents.
Joey's idea. Joey's like.
Joey.
Joey was always.
Joey's
Joey was always
idea.
like, I think we should start smoking so
I think
everybody's
we should.
smoking. I was like, well, I don't want to smoke. He's like,
Yeah,
well,
sure.
you got to do with me. We have to smoke. So he's like, Anthony's gonna smoke. You gonna smoke? I said, well, I guess I'll smoke. Give me a quarter. Everybody had to chip in a quarter.
75 cents to 3 of
buy
us.
75 cents for a pack of cigarettes. Right?
Like it's a predetermined
But I said, Joe, but here's the
think I'm
deal.
gonna
We're
smoke.
only gonna smoke at school.
Only at
Right.
At
I
school.
think I'm gonna
Where you
smoke.
smoke.
We could not bring the cigarettes home
Right. So they used to come get me. I was every morning.
on the way to
And we used to
school.
hide the cigarettes in Angora's yard.
Angora.
Angora had.
Please explain. Wait,
What does
Angora
Angora mean?
is a nickname. Angora means and like you keep
On
going
and on.
More,
on and
more.
on.
Again.
This
It's
again.
a nickname.
So-
nickname.
It's a nickname.
It was
This
an old lady, and she had excessive vegetation in her yard. She had ivy
mess.
growing
like
everywhere.
a forest.
You know, ivy that grows up the houses and stuff. So we used to hide the cigarettes under the ivy.
Her name was not Angora. They
No,
gave her
that's
that
a
name.
nickname.
What's her
Okay.
real name?
Pangy win? No, I forgot.
And Joanne Angora. But we used to go there every morning, get the cigarettes, light one, walk to school, and then in between
Did you
periods.
Wait, excuse me. Did you each have your own cigarette, or you shared?
No, we had
No,
a
no,
roll. We had a roll.
That would be.
They're
too
men
far.
at that point.
Now, do we smoke in between? So
in
then,
between periods,
in between periods, we would smoke.
we would smoke and we would put the pack of cigarettes in our locker. We shared the
Right.
locker together.
But because we waste so much time smoking, we were always late for class. So we used to always run. Go ahead, finish the story.
So we would always run to get our. They got to exchange the books for each period. So we go to exchange the book at the locker, put the cigarettes in the locker, get our book, and run to the next class. The last person there, we used to say, "Lock it up," and then we'd put the
like
put
we
the
would
lock
yell
up
as
there.
you run.
Yeah.
Lock it
What
up.
did you say?
Lock it up.
Lock it up.
Lock it up.
So I just want to, so that brings me to when we closed the pizzeria. Joey Nacera reached out to me on
He
Facebook.
was the other third.
He was the
He
third
was the
wheel.
third, the 75 cents, the
75
quarter.
cent, and
Oh.
so he wrote me a nice message on Facebook, and he said, he congratulated me and was happy, and then he said, to coin an old phrase from back in the day, lock it up.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
cool.
that was cool.
That is
very
Because we were always late, so it was like
Yeah.
a race to get the book, and like, I'm out of here, you're screwed, you locked the lock. I'm going away.
Chain smoking.
We're going away. But then we come home, put the cigarettes back,
in the
And
did.
the order.
up until maybe semester. Then by then we were all hooked. And everybody's buying their own pack.
They all
By-
found 75 cents.
By the end of the
in the
semester, we're all
couch.
smoking at home,
First of all-
smoking in the bathroom, in the jail's fan. And then we
Pack
got
of
home.
cigarettes in New York now, from then,
Oh,
was
forget it.
75 cents. It's over
Right.
$8.
And we were paying top dollar back then. Because we
One
were buying
pack.
in the
good
in
stuff.
the candy convenience store.
Yeah,
You didn't buy a con.
right. We paid.
There was the guy who used to sell the cigarettes without the stamps. And you had to buy a con. We couldn't afford a con.
Yeah.
Even there was no tax on the black market.
And then it took me 20
Still
years to
can't
quit.
afford
It took me 20 years to quit. How many years did it take you to quit?
20 years.
I think Joey's still smoking, right?
Yeah, he still smokes.
He's still smoking.
That was a very
Wow.
good decision. they
40
made.
years,
Wow.
Are you gonna smoke? Are you gonna smoke?
I think we
I
should
think
start.
we should start smoking.
And then, okay, so Sal was very reserved. He really wasn't a troublemaker. He was a good one. Of the,
Yeah.
He was a good guy.
He's a troublemaker now.
We used to go out. We used to go out disco roller skating, with team disco patches, and we used to come back, and we would go to the diner. After the night out, what happened was we would go out.
We had the school dance, the most precious part, disco dance, and everybody, it was like 20 of you, came to my. Everybody always came to my house. to laugh.
We're on the way to the diner. So
And
his,
then my father's yelling out.
his father comes out the window. Sal, no diner, Sal. Let's go inside, Sal. Many times we would keep him out late, and he would get in trouble because he had to be in.
Yeah.
So many times his father would come out the window. Sal, let's go inside. Or another time, Sal, watch your brother.
Not that reserve. He would yell
Yeah,
across the schoolyard.
I've heard you say that.
Screaming
No
at me.
dino, no dino.
So
That was bad, but I.
we
went
never
to the
let him
diner.
up on that. We always gave that to him.
Even now.
I went to the diner that night.
Oh, he went anyway.
That's the first time I was in a beautiful Cadillac, Joe Red's Cadillac. I sat his girlfriend was here, I sat on the end, and going up Pork Chop Hill, I was like, oh my God, I thought I was in a plane. It was so beautiful. I think it was a '76 Cadillac. I was like, oh my god! And ever since then,
Obsession with
I
Cadillac.
have to have a
Red
Cadillac.
See,
Red.
Joe Red.
That
It was
guy's
black.
name is Red.
It was black
No.
with gold.
Do you know how many Cadillacs
Joey
he's
Red.
had, Francine? We
Yeah.
should do the list.
But I can never forget going to Pork Chop Hill. I was like, oh, wow.
He's had a gray Cadillac, a pink Cadillac, a white Cadillac, a taupe Cadillac,
Blue.
Red.
a blue Cadillac,
And a
and
red
a red
one.
Cadillac. 6.
All because of
We
Joe
got to
Red.
the
And I went to the
Cadillac.
dime.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Then I couldn't come home.
Because you're out too late?
My father locked the door. He put the lock, like a
Oh.
headless horseman lock, like he had. I couldn't get in.
He
I
needs
had no
a dead
place to
road
go.
lock.
So I called car service. And I went to my
Wait, can
grandmother's
we
house.
reiterate how old you are? 13?
Yeah, 13.
13. You call car service. Alright? Which is kind of like Uber now.
I went to the payphone.
Except you have to call, like,
I went to the
literally.
payphone.
Payphone.
I went to the
No cell
payphone
phone.
and I called car service, PDQ.
one of our friends' father, he had a car
Frankie
service.
Farrell.
But
We used
didn't
to-
matter.
We used to
It's
And I
like
went
a
to my
private,
grandma.
a private taxi, basically.
What was the phone number?
Oh, I don't remember.
266-1111.
Oh, yeah.
Can't forget the number.
And then I told my grandmother, don't call my father. So he spent the whole night
Wait,
looking
did you
for
say,
me.
did he hear that? He took the car service to his grandmother's house.
Oh, you stayed at your grandmother that night?
It was
Not-
late. I
But
usually
you didn't
would
get
Wait
walk,
a
locked out.
minute.
but it was late.
Not the usual suspect grandmother.
Yeah.
The other grandmother.
Yeah, and
So
we
they
never
would
told
never
her.
suspect to look for him there.
Never
Which
told her.
grandmother?
My
Mother?
grandmother
LaRossi.
LaRossi.
His father's mother.
But
And
but wait a minute.
So your dad, Nano locked you out of the house. So you said, oh, I don't know where it goes.
13!
But
He's 13!
wait a minute. I don't think I took car service that time because
But you just now made me say the whole
no,
thing
no,
about
it's
car
true.
service.
I went to my grandmother LaRossi's. But at that time, this happened several times.
Several
When my
times.
father locked me
Oh,
out.
see.
And I used to go to Nuna Ventura with the car service.
Oh,
okay.
But this
The
particular
usual
time,
grandmother.
I walked to my other grandmother's house on Bay 46.
that's why they didn't know where he
Grandma
was.
LaRossi.
And
And she
they-
never called my father.
And they
To
finally...
say, hey,
Yeah, he
Sal's-
freaked out. And then in the morning when he called her, he was yelling at her, screaming at her because she didn't call.
Call you. What about you? You didn't get in trouble?
Well, I didn't, at that
He used to
time,
get-
I was like,
he
yeah,
used
I
to
was
get,
that
beat
tough.
up.
What was the?
But that was just because I got thrown out before. And I
Yeah.
used to take car service.
But what time
none
was
of
this?
Ventura's.
What time?
None of
Can you
Ventura's.
imagine your 13-year-old kid? Well, you don't have
What?
kids, but just saying, 13.
Yeah, I got
And
thrown.
you
I
locked
didn't
the
get to
door?
get home that day.
What time
Sorry.
was this? What time at night is this? And then what do? You just go and knock
What
on your
time
grandmother's
was it?
About 1
door?
o'clock in the morning.
You
Yeah.
just go knock
She
on
would
the door?
answer the door?
My grandma LaRossi answered the door, yeah.
Anthony, what would you get at the diner? What was your dish? what was your meal
So
of choice?
the whole thing was this: when we went out, we spent all our money. We had no money.
So now I'm not part of this. I was already here when this.
Oh,
when they used
okay.
to go after.
We had no money. We would come. We would come with the car service, and because of the schoolyard, they had the big schoolyard, the little schoolyard, this way, this way. We all jump out of the car and run. 'Cause
And
we had
not pay?
And not pay.
Oh my God!
We didn't have any money. So we run out on the car service the
Yeah,
guy-
signal.
and leave all the doors open so he couldn't drive to chase us. We had to close the doors first.
Laughing? It's
That's
terrible.
So-
why.
That is
That's
bad.
why Uber you have to pay first.
Yeah, that is.
So-
Okay,
Pay automatic.
so then we go to the diner, all right? We go to the diner.
So is this the Sal years or?
Sal used to come too.
But I never ran
You
out
know,
of the car
not,
service.
not all of us, some of us had money. Some of us didn't have any money. So
We were partners. If I had
We-
this, I had the same money you had.
we would order, cheeseburger deluxe, who got a grilled cheese,
Oh, it's a
who
thing.
got a, hot dog, whatever. Cheesecake or bacon and eggs, sunny side up, with the toast. So we chip in at the end of the bill, then Yaz or Ben Anthony, I have no money. We have no money. We didn't have no money.
Why'd you order something?
Why would you want I want to go to the bathroom. And when you finish the bill, then I'll leave. He would stay in the bathroom. So he's in the bathroom? No, I'm going to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom. The other guy goes to the bathroom. And one by one, we all walk out the place.
No.
Dine and dash.
Nebraska Diner.
We never knew it was called Dine and Dash.
Nebraska Diner.
But then you would go
The
back
guy,
there.
the guy knew knew us, the owner of the place. He said, "Oh no, you guys can't come back in there. Oh, come on, Nick. Come on, Nick." come on, Nick, come on. Oh my God. We do it all over again.
Every time? Oh
Every
my
time.
Gosh.
Come on, you guys are back here again.
Then Fat Anthony used to put bugs in his soup or something after the fly or something.
Oh my God.
Is
to
that where
bring a
your
roach with
obsession?
him.
Because we were in New York not too long ago, and my dad was
He
on a
loves-
mission
To go to all the diners.
for a diner, but it was a ham and egg on a roll.
On
Yeah.
Kaiser
No,
Roll.
that's
Guys-
later.
Okay, that's a
That's a
different
later
thing.
obsession,
Okay.
but he is a little bit obsessed with
I
diners.
love diners.
Yeah,
Well, I love New York diners because they have like 50 pages of everything.
Yeah.
It's
And you
amazing.
could lament about all the things you
It's
didn't
crazy
order.
what they have on there.
The food envy is so amazing there.
That I already had left when you guys were going out.
He
going
was
to
a
diner.
special.
So-
That was a
boy,
disco, the
yeah.
first annual, most places but disco dance when no was like, you're not going. I was like, hell yeah, I'm going. I went.
With your nice polyester suit,
Yeah. We
With
went
our
out.
cuisines. So,
big open like this, just gold chain.
But not anything.
Gold
to this
chain.
day, every single one of my friends teases me. I say no diners. I say no diner. The whole Bensonhurst teases me.